Three, two, one. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Simple. This is episode 3. Here for your host, me, Hector, Brandon, Christian, Isaac, and today we have a special guest. His name is Arturo. He's a good friend of ours. You know, anybody who's a friend of ours in real life is a friend of the show. This is our first guest having him on. Hey, Art, how's
What's
it
up,
going?
Hector? What's up, guys?
What's up? What's up, bro?
Hey, so first things first, Art. Like before we get to anything, how's quarantine been for you, man?
Well, I've been taking it pretty serious. So, like pretty much since March, the past 6 months, has been just staying in, pretty much just focusing on me, just staying safe, pretty much.
Yeah.
Really, nothing too much. I've been taking caution, pretty much.
During the quarantine, what's like your routine? Like
My
your
routine?
day-to-day?
I'm not even, to be honest, I didn't really do much. I'm not gonna lie. I just try to find the easiest. Sometimes I walk around the house like, what can I do? I just start cleaning sometimes. I just start cleaning. I'm bored. Just like find some time, or I just start watching YouTube. To be honest, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, or just start. Or I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really touch the books too much. I didn't aim towards that. I didn't really. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
That's all in school, right?
Yeah, as long as we're in school. Yeah, but I'm good now. We're back in school now, though, so I got to start focusing on them books.
Yeah. When do you start school?
October 1st.
Oh, so you still got a pretty good time then.
Yeah, I got another week. Yeah, next week for sure.
Wait, are you with a roommate right now, or just you
No,
alone?
I'm in an apartment, so it's
Oh.
2 other people, each in their own singles, but they still haven't moved in yet.
Oh, okay. Damn.
All right. So what's going on? What happened this past week with everybody?
All right. Okay. Oh yeah. All right. I was. Okay, this past week. Honestly, it's all kind of the same, just working. But I finally got paid. For a whole 2 months of work, $500, making below minimum wage. Let's go.
The way yet.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like, and honestly, like I just play League of Legends. And for anyone who doesn't play that game, don't fucking play it. Your life would just go down the shitter. It is the most. The only thing that keeps me playing it is like the people I play
on the PC
because they're cool people. But it's like other than that, I would never play this by myself or play it ever again.
Nice.
If it wasn't for them.
So
yeah, I play on PC.
That date you were talking about from last episode.
Okay.
Who canceled?
Oh yeah. So basically, it was canceled. Cancel it. She canceled it. It was like some family problems came up, and just like there's not much I could do about that. So,
but it's like, are you
and she kind of said she needed to take a break from dating.
Are you still planning like on going on the date, or is it just like postponed, or is it like?
No. She basically said she wanted to take a break from dating in general. So yeah, that's kind of out the window.
Can I get a rip in the chat?
Yeah, so it's like
on me.
Like, everybody who's listening, just type an F. Type an F on the keyboard for me.
Type an F.
My love life's been down in the shitter. Also, is it me? Am I the only one with shitty internet right now?
I think so.
I'm not gonna.
So.
Yeah, I
Most
think that's
likely.
like low lag.
You've been cutting out.
Most likely.
Okay. It's probably. I can't wait till I move back to my mom's in 5 days.
You've been saying that for like
this was like episode 1. I can't wait till I move back.
I think I heard that on episode 1.
I mean, because it's true. I moved back after my dad's birthday, so.
In a week. Ooh, by episode 4.
Okay.
But besides the day, but besides like. Hey, but how's everyone else's week though? I'm interested. I haven't seen y'all since the last episode.
I got kicked off one of my Zoom calls because of my internet this week.
Wait, but isn't it like the school internet?
Yeah, exactly. The internet just cut off like 30 minutes before class, and I didn't even bother to try to go back in. I just said, you know what, I'll call it a day.
It's meant to be. Live and let die.
You cancel your own class.
What about you, Isaac? What's going on this week?
Well, not much. Just worked Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then today I have the day off to do homework. And the teacher assigned an essay on Friday, and he wants it on Monday.
How's that going?
I barely got the introduction paragraph. You know how it is at verb. We procrastinate till last day.
Yes.
Yo,
That's,
Hey,
a,
that's
that's
a-
a verb thing.
That's the best work
Oh,
though.
that's fucking signature.
What about you, Christian?
I mean, the usual working at the depot
Christian, like, I always remember when Christian, like, would just like,
when I would what?
oh yeah.
What?
Okay.
Well,
Okay, never mind. It's because like I would say something that it won't register until like another like 30 seconds later.
well, Hector, finish up first. So you remember when I would what? I'm trying to know this.
Oh, when you just fucking procrastinate like a whole project,
Of course, all day.
and
I
it's
mean,
like
I did it
like
for work.
you would have a week to do them, and then you would just magically finish it like the hour before.
I feel like Hector's the only person I've seen that actually prepared an essay prior to like the deadline, a couple weeks before.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go talk to Mr. Fable. Have Mr.
Yeah.
Stradley edit it.
I'll be too scared. That's why I'm not gonna cap. Like I don't know if I want to go fill out my work. I'll just go with the
Wait.
final part. I'm just like at the end of it. I was like, it is what it is.
I do have something interesting in my life though,
What?
and it's a quick question. How much age difference would you put in a relationship?
Oh,
Older or younger?
That-
doesn't matter.
Does it matter?
Doesn't matter.
Well,
okay,
she's
okay.
above
What
age.
age
At
difference
least she
is
has to be of
acceptable?
age. She has to
What
be of
age difference is
age.
acceptable?
Yes.
Of course,
That's rule
of course,
one.
of course.
Yeah,
That's
just
true.
But what's like difference that's allowed? The difference. Like what are you talking about? Like 2 years, 5 years, 10 years?
I guess if you're like at most three.
But then, like, as you get older,
3
it
or
matters
4.
less because, like, the gap gets smaller.
Okay.
But, like, as of now, maybe, like,
Yeah.
4 years.
Yeah.
So
it
is that everyone's consensus? Does everyone
Like,
agree
right.
on that?
I think at the age I am right now, I think like around, I think 3, like 3
Yeah.
or 4. I think that's good.
Yeah,
enough.
I would
Yeah.
agree
Not
with
bad.
that.
Really?
At the age that we are right now, 3 or 4 is not that bad.
Maybe in like 3
Really?
years, if you ask the same question, then that'd be a different answer.
Yeah.
All right. Then you shot me down.
Yeah.
Then.
Why?
Oh, no.
Yeah. For me, she's why
Well, right now I'm 19, right?
why Christian? But what are you gonna
And there's a coworker.
say? Yeah.
She's 25,
Okay.
and I want to know the age. Like,
Oh,
what's an
I mean, that's not that
Well, I
bad.
mean, it
What's an
depends per
allowed? That's a
person.
6-year difference.
Yeah,
That's
but
a
it
6-year
depends per
difference.
person.
I think that's a big.
Like I'm still halfway through college, and she's like basically ready to have a family. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you guys are at different points in your stage of your life. I think
Yes.
yeah. You have to take that into
Anyways,
consideration too, like where you're at. in your
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Exactly.
Hey, yo, Christian.
What?
Christian. Honestly, Christian. Like, it depends what you're looking for, Christian.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a
I
long-term
understand, I
relationship, then
understand
no. Then don't do it. Then don't do it. If you're looking for other stuff that I can't say on air, then go for it, Christian.
Maybe you can. I
If
don't
she's bombed, then it's God's will.
know. If she's okay. Now, second question: what are your guys' policy on work relationships, especially someone you interact with day to day?
It should be professional.
No.
Like when you're at work,
Yeah.
you guys should be like just friends. But outside of work, you could do whatever you want.
Okay, that's Isaac's.
As long as it doesn't interfere with work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
what I
would
was
say
trying
that.
to say.
Interfere
Yeah.
with work.
But then at the same
Yeah.
time, it's like, let's say you do date them and then you break up with them. You're still going to see them
Oh,
every day.
That's
Yeah,
true.
and it's just gonna ruin the chemistry, not just for me, but people that I hang out
Yeah,
with.
because
Yeah.
it's going to be awkward.
Mhm.
They can hold
Yeah.
a grudge for you or some type of way for you.
Hey, we're
So
gonna
overall-
we're gonna make sure this girl from Home Depot
like,
hears this, Christian.
So overall, it's a no and a no, right?
Well, I mean, that's our opinions. What's your opinions on it?
What's your opinion?
I
Christian,
mean,
I'm gonna say
I
like
don't
because
know. Like, I don't know. I've been thinking about it too much. That's why. Yeah.
Christian, I want to say this because I remember you said you wanted to leave in January. So honestly, just make your move in January, Christian.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see in next week episode. Yeah. Anyways, that's my life.
I have
In
a question.
contemplation.
Tune in for
Are
next
you guys
episode of
afraid
Christian's
like, to
Live.
be alone?
In my whole life.
Like both like in a relationship, but also like being like on your own, like in a state where it's like you like if you're just alone in your room, like not doing anything.
Like right now, if I would like to do homework in my room alone.
No. Like you have nothing to do.
I mean-
like, would you like if you just like if you were
Like
just
stand there
alone?
looking at the sky, looking at the ceiling.
Yeah.
No, I'm not really scared of that. Because there's always something to do, in a way.
No, I mean, yeah. I mean, I kind of got used to doing that, like in San Diego, when I was like living alone.
I started
Like,
used to that
technically.
during quarantine.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just like-
I
whatever.
think I built that during quarantine because beforehand I used to not be able to do that. Like staying inside a room by myself, I'd be like, man, I have to be outside or something. But I felt like with quarantine.
Wait.
Oh, yeah, I
Are
was
you?
saying something.
Are you saying something?
Did you hear me or no? Already?
I think it's just Hector who's cutting off.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's Hector.
okay.
Just don't listen to Hector. Just let him be. Let him be in the corner.
But yeah, like
If
based
he
upon
calls
your
you, just don't answer.
okay.
I swear it'll get better next.
Wait.
It'll get better by next week. I swear. I promise.
Good.
That's
Quick
my
side
promise.
note.
It'll get better by
In
next week.
quarantine, have you gotten like with your family? What's the word? Exhausted of your family. That's the word.
You mean tired?
Yeah. Yes.
To a certain
Yes.
degree,
Yes.
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 Really?
Listen, I don't mean it like in a rude way. Like I love my family and
Of
everything.
course,
but,
no.
like,
No,
yeah,
yeah.
but like I just mean to the point. Like I just seen them for the past 6 months. They're the people I'm seeing. I don't want to see new. It's not that I don't like I love my family and everything, but like for the past 6 months, I just been seeing the same people every day. Like I just like I want to see new people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you just get tired of just seeing the same.
Yep.
Day.
I mean, I
Like,
think
it's cool enough.
I think that just goes with anybody, really, because it's like you can like get tired, like you can see like it's a form of like balance where you can see people like every day, but then there's a certain point where you're just like, okay, I just want to like separate away from them, but not saying like you don't love them or anything, but like you just still want to. Like, you just
You wanna
your
branch out.
space. Yeah.
You're alone. And like, do you have
Mhm.
siblings?
I have a sister. My
Just,
sister.
just one? Because I have
One.
4 little sisters and they got so annoying over summer.
Oof.
Yeah, I only have one sibling, so like we just like we're very close and everything, but like I don't think we ever got very annoyed at each other. Like of course we had like little times like man, just get away from me for a little bit type of vibe. But
Yeah.
other than that, it's been very. I didn't really get annoyed too much, but I just got tired of seeing the same people every day though. I want to interact again. You get me?
Yeah, I get you.
That's the part, but of course you can't do that really.
Not yet.
Not yet. Good
Yeah.
point.
I mean, I don't know, like annoying to live with your parent. Well, like to see your same parent every day. Try working with them. Haha.
Oh, that part. I forgot you work
That's
with your
literally
dad.
the
Bro.
definition of eat, sleep, repeat.
Eat, sleep, repeat with my dad. Jeez, like I like working with my dad because like like he obviously like he doesn't have the same amount of patience like for other people as he does with me. But there's times it's like I'm like, man, bro, it's like I love you, man, but you gotta chill.
Does your dad treat you differently at work? Like, is he a dad or is he like, or I'm your
boss.
You know what I mean? Your boss. You know what I mean?
No. He's always like, I'm your dad. Well, for him, it's like I'm your friend first, and then dad.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah, but it's like because he's a one man show at his job. I'm only ever there for the summer, so it's like almost like around like 10 cars that are like in line that we need to work on. So like it's obviously like very stressful, and it's like and then there's my dumb ass there like trying to learn, trying to be fast, like trying to do shit fast and learn at the same time, and those two things just don't mix.
It's a lot of
They
pressure
never
too,
mix.
huh?
You just
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure on me too to like not fuck up.
Wait, Hector, how
So-
much can I trust you on a car?
When it's like if it's like electrical and stuff, you could trust. I mean, also you could trust.
All right.
us.
Well, quick question.
Like
A car that
Yes.
doesn't turn on because the brake switch it doesn't recognize the brake. It's one of those you have to press the brake and push the button.
doesn't recognize.
A push start?
Yeah,
Mhm.
but it doesn't recognize the brake. What's the problem?
Okay. See, here's the thing. If you tell me what it is and to like take it apart and fix it, I can do that, but I cannot diagnose to save my life. That's my yeah. Like that's the thing. That's the thing I still need to learn.
They'll
To
say
like diagnose.
the noise. They're making this type of noise. Do you know what this is?
Yeah. Like for me, like once my dad tells me what it is and like where to find it, then I could do it.
Oh, okay.
Like I can like take it all.
Okay.
I take it all apart by myself. It's basically one big puzzle. That's what it's basically what a car is. One big puzzle that moves.
I can't. I don't know anything about cars to save my life, man.
Yeah, me either.
I
Well,
don't know.
if you guys need help with plumbing, you know who to call.
Yeah.
Your
Mario over
Riverdale
here.
plumber.
He'll get stuck in the sink for you.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know you knew that type of work, Christian, until I watched the episode. That seems pretty cool.
I didn't until they put me in plumbing. But I mean, now if you need help, I got you.
I didn't know. Like, watching, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I have a question for everybody. What is one thing that like you learned or like realized thanks to quarantine that you probably wouldn't have realized until like later?
Ooh,
That I needed to work the fuck out.
that part.
Because okay, like, I don't mean to get simpy or anything, but it's like I feel like
remember that.
yeah, you're right. But like after like I broke up with my ex, it's like I realized that I got way too comfortable to the point where it's like I didn't really care like about my body. So I'm like, oh yeah, this person will stay there forever. And then when they obviously didn't stay there forever, it's like, well fuck, now I look like a fucking complete blob right now. So it's like, okay, I gotta work out. And I've been working out since like July.
Yeah, it's good.
What's your workout routine?
Oh, it changes like every 2 weeks because my buddy's a personal trainer, and he sends me workouts every 2 weeks.
Like that. That's what's up.
So, yeah, it's only been on the come up, bro.
That's good, man. I feel like it's everybody though. Like they just started realizing like I gotta focus on myself, like on personal health. You get me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
especially mental too, man. Mental is like there's been times where it's like my mental health like during like this quarantine it's like in the gutter. It's like I was like in the gutter, bro.
So what was the topic?
About what do we realize during quarantine, right?
Yeah.
For me, it's you need money, a lot of it. That's it. That's why I started working.
Christian, are you like impulse buying?
No. Trust me.
Yeah, he is. When we went to the record store.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that someone who just when they get money to spend it?
Who, me?
Like impulse buying? Like what is that? What he means by that?
Well, impulse buying is like seeing something and you buy it immediately.
Oh, I like it, I'll get it type of way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like it's not even that you need it. You just like you see it and you just buy it like without reason.
Okay. Mm-hmm. You spent like $275, right? I think I heard it.
Yeah. Okay, but that was the first time. Okay, that was the first time. Like, now I'm good. Now I'm good. I'm good for the year.
You're good for the lifetime.
Wait, and I know it was on my credit card, so I didn't even need to pay that much monthly. We're good.
Okay. Yeah, speaking of credit cards, I was thinking of possibly getting a credit card recently.
I mean, it's pretty cool. You have to pay monthly.
I know it's because like the reason why what's been keeping me back is because I don't have like a job that pays me like every 2 weeks at a reasonable salary, mind you. So that's been keeping me like back. But I think like now that I'm gonna be back to my mom's, I'm thinking of getting part-time, and with that, I was gonna try to get a credit card.
I recommend it.
I'm only gonna get it just so I can get the new graphics card. Like,
oh my! Talking about impulse buying.
I thought you were gonna say, I was gonna get a credit card to start building my credit.
I know, something like that.
That's the reason I got it.
Yeah. Also, I'm also gonna get to build credit. I'm not gonna buy crazy impulse buy with it, but I have the money to buy it cash, so it's like okay, and I could buy it twice.
Oh,
so I was like okay,
yeah.
I'll drop the shit.
He said he could buy it twice.
I could buy shit 5 times if I want.
Okay.
My God.
What about you and Brandon? When Brandon and I said, do you guys have credit cards or no? Because I don't.
I have a debit card, but that's all.
I have a debit card also. That's all I go with.
Does it have money? I don't think so.
Yeah. If I don't have my debit card, hey, it's just telling me, hey, you gotta wait.
I know.
It's like before, like I've had a debit card since I started working at Metro, so like since my freshman year, and freshman year. And before, like I only had check-ins, but before I got a savings account, I would literally keep all my money in a fucking shoebox under my bed.
I used to put my money in the piggy bank. I used to do that until I got to 9th grade.
Oh really? Damn.
Yeah, I used to have a piggy bank, bro. But it didn't even have much because I used to suck at saving money.
Yeah.
That's all of
I
us.
used to open your piggy bank from the bottom. You're like, I'm saving, but I'm not.
I don't know. It's like for me, it's like I'm not gonna lie. Me pesa dejar el dinero. Me pesa soltarlo. If it isn't for fucking food or like or like
Graphics cards.
stuff from no if it isn't for food or stuff for my car, which I haven't used in a long time, I fucking hate letting that shit go for stupid shit.
Yep. I understand you there.
It's like
I think for me last year, I was looking over like my transactions, and I spent so much money on DoorDash and food.
Oh, especially now during quarantine.
I know, like for me, I don't know why it is. I can easily spend money on food, even though it's like really expensive. But like other things, I'll think twice about it without realizing how expensive it is to like use DoorDash.
That part.
yeah.
Mhm.
It's like you like your meal could be like $12 and like the delivery's gonna be $8, so like that's already 20, and then plus taxes that's like another $4. It's like $24 for like a $12
Yeah,
meal.
it really do be like that.
The thing about me when I order from food, like on Uber Eats or DoorDash, whatever, I'm like, oh, it's just $12. This ain't nothing. But the thing I realized, like, oh, I've done it like 6-7 times already. It's like, oh, this is a lot of money. That's the part I don't realize. In the moment, I'm like, oh, this is nothing. But then I realize when I check my transaction after a week, I'm like, that's too much.
I know it's like I also like I guess like the other thing that it's like I've recently have been spending money on is that like so like obviously I save my money, but at the end of each month I put in like $25 into like I guess I've heard the app Acorns.
No.
No.
Okay, not sponsored by the way. We're not sponsored by Acorns, but basically like so it's basically like a little investing app that so pretty much whenever you spend something, it rounds it up to the nearest dollar and like it invests it like like invest.
Oh, like automatically?
Yeah, like basically automatically. Yeah.
That's cool.
That sounds cool. Yeah.
And so that's pretty much like what I've been putting in like $25, like at the end of each month into, and like like there's times where it does grow, but recently I took a big ass hit. I lost $5. I was like, damn.
I've been thinking about investing, but you need a lot of money to win out big.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a high risk, high reward.
Yeah,
It's like,
especially on like a new upstart.
it's like I was watching a video that was pretty much like explaining like Robinhood, and those fuckers are crazy.
I have Robinhood.
People on Robinhood, like I was watching a video. There's just I forgot what it's called. But it's like it's pretty much a modern casino. It's like a professional casino. That's what it is. It's like I forgot. I think what was that? So pretty much like you pretty much bet like how much like whether or not it's gonna go over a certain amount the stock or it's gonna drop under a certain amount. And if it does, then you pretty much like you win big. And if it doesn't, then you pretty much like lose.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Is it being like it's like a multiplier? It goes like 1.1, 1.2, and it keeps on going up. It's like a because I think I know what you're talking about.
Just going to
Yeah, but he's talking about something else.
It's like I think I know what you're talking. It's like a gambling type of thing, right, Hector?
Yeah, it's basically gambling, but with the stock market. So it's
now.
professional. Yeah.
Because Hector,
And there's
in Robinhood, I had a stock in a weed company, and because like weed started growing, so I put my money in it.
Of course.
And then all of a sudden,
yeah, that's fair.
the company like just disappeared, and it took all my money.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like everyone says like Robinhood, like that's the thing about Robinhood. It's not the best broker site to use, but everyone uses it because it's kind of like the easiest to use.
I've heard of that one. I don't know why, but I feel like that's been the recent trend. Start investing. I realized that with a bunch of people.
Yeah, a lot of people are doing Forex. I don't understand Forex. And
I've seen a bunch of memes about Forex users.
They're like, yeah, I'm never gonna have to work another job in my life. It's like, oh, okay, day trader over here. Stop flexing on me, please.
I never fully understood that day trading thing. And I always thought it was like a scam or something.
No, it's basically gambling. That's what it is. Like it's gambling, but really fast paced with high amounts of money.
Don't you time the market, something like that? I think.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
But isn't it dangerous? Like, even though they say it's not good to time the market.
I mean, yeah, because like there's like a high risk. Because what if you time it wrong and you lose everything?
Risk.
It's like, but it's like. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I said there's always a risk for everything. I swear.
Yeah, there is. But like I seen motherfuckers on Robinhood lose like 200 grand in one
Did you
day.
ever hear about that college student who saw his Robinhood account and it was like a glitch and he killed himself because he thought it was that
Oh
much?
yeah, I saw that.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, I saw
wait.
that.
What's
I
the
saw that.
story? What happened?
He apparently he thought he lost like $700,000
Or like I
on
think
Robinhood.
it said that he owed money or something.
Yeah, he owed a bunch of money. It said it was like a glitch.
That's crazy.
And he
And
didn't
he
know.
killed
I
himself.
think he didn't know like where he was gonna get the money to pay off. So I think he just committed suicide.
I heard about that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like but like like fucking 700,000. That's like fucking
That's
college,
your whole life.
like college debt, but like it's college debt, but on steroids,
college
man.
Yeah, that's
debt,
like that's like
cars,
you're never
house.
gonna leave that. That's debt for
Yep.
life.
Yeah, you're never gonna leave that. Yeah. But it sucks though, cause like doesn't like if the person like were to kill himself, doesn't it go to the parents at that point, or
Well,
does
I
it
mean,
get
it was
like?
just a glitch.
Oh yeah, I mean that's true, but assuming it was real.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
assuming it was real.
I believe like if our parents have debt and like believe they passed away, I think it moves on to their children. Something like
And
Yeah,
I think that goes to the same for us. Like if we take out like student loans, like
It
let's
goes
say
to our
something
kids.
happens to us, it goes to our parents. I think.
yeah, we can't pay it off. Yeah, they end up paying.
That's a big yikes.
Is it and also isn't there always a co-signer for loans and everything?
Well, a cosigner is only if your credit's not that good or if you're not
Oh,
putting a
okay,
lot
okay.
down.
Oh, I
So
understand.
like if you want to get like a new car and like for example me that I barely have a new credit card. If I want to get a new car, I would need a cosigner because like they can't
Oh,
trust me
okay.
enough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And if you can't pay it, it
Yeah.
goes to the person afterwards. Yeah. Huh?
Yep. But if like I have good credit and I put like a good down payment, then there's no need for a cosigner because then they see
Okay.
that I'm gonna pay it.
Okay,
It's
nice.
responsible.
Yep. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get a car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, a used one. I'm trying to save up now.
Hey, Christian, what kind of car are you looking for? I'll say
No,
it.
500?
No.
I mean,
No.
I'm not looking for
like-
like a 2020 Toyota. I'm not looking for anything crazy.
I mean, we could sell you a 2012 Audi A4.
Okay, I don't
turbo.
need an Audi right there. I just need a like a good old Toyota, Honda, something.
No 500, bro. No 500.
Look, as long as it has a USB to charge my phone and play music, we're good. You know what I mean? Like
That's all you
I
really
need.
need, man. You gotta just bump your
Exactly.
music.
Exactly. I don't really care if it's
Yo,
like a Camry, anything. As long as it plays music
Hey,
and
yo,
gets me from point A to point B, we're good.
Hey, I'll sell you the Z3, baby. I'll sell you the Z3.
Your BMW?
Yeah.
Oh no, and it's stick, right? Hey, I
Yeah.
can't do stick.
You should learn
Yeah,
how
I'm
to
not
drive.
joystick.
Stick.
I just can't.
And honestly, like it's really it's not that hard.
Yeah.
It probably isn't. I just don't know how to.
That's true. Yeah, there's so many times where like I would get stuck in the middle of intersections after stalling. I was like, oh shit, my pants.
You gotta get embarrassed. Do you feel like pressure when that shit happens? Like,
Yes, bro, because everyone drives automatics, and so they always assume you just drive an automatic.
Yep.
So when you're learning, everyone's like honking at you when you stall
I
out.
think you're not paying
so when
attention to the
you're
light, huh?
Yeah, like they fucking think I'm on my phone or
Yeah,
something.
that's
Like,
what
no,
I was
no,
assuming.
my
That's what I
car is
assumed,
off,
too.
bro. I never use my phone like when I'm driving unless it's for like the GPS.
I'm
I'm way too scared to use my
I
phone.
make my playlist. That's why I'm like I'm not gonna get on it.
Okay, but
What's next on the
okay,
topic?
so next. Okay, so I think one of the things we wanted to talk about was like Netflix.
Yep.
Or-
No, they just keep
So-
messing up.
I want to assume no one here's seen
Nope,
Cuties,
no.
right? None of us
Nope.
have seen Cuties.
No. Negative.
Okay, good.
Have you hacked it?
Good. Okay. No, of course
lie.
not. Why would I? That's disgusting. Okay, but I think we can
Wait,
all agree.
Isaac doesn't know what cuties is.
Okay, so basically,
neither.
what Cuties? Okay, so like basically, what it is that it was pretty much a movie about. I think it's like this group of girls that like pretty much get into like this dance crew, but the dance crew is like a twerking dance crew.
Oh.
And I think they're underage,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Yeah, underage.
Yeah, they're all under. They're all like 12, basically. They're all like 12-year-olds.
Mm-hmm.
And so like it's like this French film, and apparently like because I was watching videos that were like like kind of like giving criticism on the movie, and they're like they had like parts of it where they explain like that the director's original intent was to give criticism on how children are overly sexualized,
Mhm.
which is ironic because he's sexualizing children in the process.
But I mean, do you think that is only like he's trying to do that because of the effect like social media has to us, or, like towards kids,
Wait, what
like
do
in
you mean?
sexualizing like kids? Because like, do you think like apps like TikTok or Instagram like have an effect on like the way kids like do their like on what they post?
Oh yeah, I mean, if I were to like deny that, then I'd be a liar. Of course it does. I mean, but that doesn't like make it okay for like for someone to give like social commentary about that using kids.
Yeah.
Like that's just kind of weird. Like there's other ways
Yeah,
to
you don't
do
gotta
that.
show it. You gotta demonstrate to us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they could have used like I mean, adults play kids all the time, and
True.
that would have been it. Still would have been weird because it's like it's supposed to be a kid, but at least it's an adult.
That's true.
Fucking Tom Holland looks like he's 12. He could have gone like female Tom Holland. And the funniest thing about this, like, not only did Netflix fuck up this, but apparently a Netflix actor like was recently caught with child
Oh, I
pornography.
saw that.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then they had like photos of his phone and like what he was saying.
Yeah, like let me look up the article.
It's about the guy from the cheer movie.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
So
Yeah,
the cheer show.
that was crazy. He would
it's
like
crazy as
he would text people like, show me a picture of your face, and then show me a picture naked, and it's crazy.
yeah, it's like Jerry Harris, and it's like the fact that that this happened like a few months like a few weeks after Cuties came out. It was like at this point it's like it's very concerning.
But I mean, is that technically Netflix fault though?
But it doesn't look good on them.
Yeah,
Yeah, this doesn't look good on them.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, it doesn't look good on Netflix.
but I mean,
it's
still,
just,
there should be someone on the team like when they're uploading it to Netflix that should say like this isn't something good like to post.
Like if I saw
Well,
that, I'll be like, "Yo, like, are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Like, you know what I mean?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like there always has to be someone who like backs up and checks like what you post,
Right.
because it's like especially now like everything can turn controversial in like a second because of like social media.
And the funny part about this, like, it trended like a month prior, like, oh, like do not release the film, and they still released it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But see, like here's the thing: is like I don't think because like with social like companies, the social media posts don't just go through one person. Like these things go through like several
Oh yeah,
people.
for sure.
Yeah, it goes through like a whole team, so it's like
They can't just let something out like whatever. You get me?
Yeah, exactly. Like so, like it isn't like it was not like it was an accident. Like this wasn't an accident. They did this because they thought it was like
There's a
actually
process.
good.
There's a drawing board they had to start from.
Well, a little side note, talking about social media and processes. Did you guys see LeBron James' child Bronny
I
when he
saw
posted?
He was
Yo,
smoking.
there's a video
that's
circulating that
crazy.
LeBron James' son Bronny was smoking. What was it? Weed, right?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
blunt.
Wait,
yeah.
how old is
He ghosted it.
How
wait,
old
how
is
does
he? Yeah, I don't know how
15.
old is he.
15?
15?
Oh, okay, yeah,
That's
a
too
little bit
young to
too
start
young.
doing drugs. I feel
I
like
mean, yep,
that's way.
that's crazy
Have you
though.
seen all the memes though, and how LeBron James is gonna go back home, or how
Oh,
he's
to be
gonna
dead.
he's gonna leave the bubble?
Yeah.
Bro, like fucking LeBron's pent up anger is about to come out on the Nuggets, bro.
You think he
That's crazy. Anyways,
What happened?
I was gonna say he posted it by accident more than likely, huh? I'm pretty sure.
Maybe.
Yeah,
he
he
probably
like
meant to like send it to his friend or
Yeah, or
something.
like on close friends, like on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he meant to put close friends to your story. You know what I mean? You know when you post, you don't take the photo on Instagram, you put your story in close friends.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he clicked the wrong. He meant to click close friends instead.
bro, it's like see, this is one of the things like I wish Instagram would do. Like when you would like press the like your story or close friends, it asks you if you're sure if you want to post it. Because there's times when like you misclick on accident and like it's like an embarrassing ass selfie, and it's like you gotta take that shit down quick before anyone else sees it.
Yeah, that's crazy though. I would never.
Nah, I wouldn't post something like with my face like that.
Or especially on social media, now it's gonna be like online forever.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
especially if I was Bronny, and look how many followers he has. Especially at that age, I wouldn't
Yep.
even want to record myself like low key at his stand. Like I wouldn't like. There's so many followers looking at me.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, do you guys remember what happened to that one like Miami Dolphins like potential draftee? The one where it was like someone, I think it was someone posted like a video of him like with like that bong mask.
Oh, I've heard of it. I heard of it.
Like-
Yes. I know what you're talking about. It was like a mask or like smoking, right?
Yeah, he was smoking like the bong mask, and like his draft stock
Yup.
went down like instantly. So I'm afraid like what if like Bronny's like because obviously like I think like I want his career to flourish because I want to see him play with his dad obviously. But it's like what if like his draft stock just takes a complete
But at the end
hit?
of the day, he's
Yeah,
LeBron
but
James' son.
That's
yeah,
true.
but he still has like 3, 4 more years until,
that's
or
true.
more rather. He has college and then
Yeah, but then again,
the
it's
2
like
years in high
just
school.
like with social media, like it can happen like 10 years ago, and they'll bring up something that
They'll
happened
bring it
like
up.
10 years ago just because they're in
That's
a
true.
power
That's true.
like with the thing
Yeah.
with the thing about Kevin Hart when he was gonna host, was it the Oscars that he was gonna host,
Oscars.
and they brought out
Mm-hmm.
tweets that were like 10 years ago or something.
Mm-hmm.
And made him not.
Yeah, it's
and
true.
he like he's talking about public apology, right? He was apologized about that.
Yeah,
That's the power of social media, both good and bad.
Hey, but I mean like we're still gonna see. I mean like he's only 15.
That's
You know,
true.
you do stupid shit at
But
15.
it's I
There's
feel like
worse
a
things
bunch
that
of like
people do.
smoking at that age.
Yeah, which kind of also brings me into the next topic we want to talk about actually. Like, so I'm not sure if you guys remember, but I mentioned that like that apparently in San Francisco they're trying to lower the voting age to 16 for local elections, and it's like that kind of wanted to bring me to the topic like what the fuck were you doing at 16, y'all? At Verbum Day
Waking
days.
up at 7 a.m., going to Verb, dressing up in my suit and my tie,
The-
dress shoes.
that part.
Like, what else can I do at 16? Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, it's like shipping bring Bronny smoking weed at 15. I mean,
that's
like,
true.
like,
That's true.
yeah, but I mean,
That's
I
true.
think if you look at it in the sense like just I think it's only bad from him because of like what kind of like social media he has, and especially because of who his dad is. But I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure if it was someone
Mm.
random who posted that same thing, there wouldn't be as much controversy towards it.
It wouldn't matter.
Well, of course. Of course
Because I'm
not.
pretty sure there's millions of kids who are like 15 or even younger who post like those sort of things, and nobody really cares about it.
But I'm pretty.
yeah.
But I'm pretty sure if, like someone else who's just like Bronny, 15, a top ranked high school basketball player, if he posted so smoking weed also, but I feel like he would. I feel like if it was someone else, and I feel like it would have been like something much worse for them. You get me?
Yeah.
Like if I were to caught
Yep.
smoking weed and I'm still a top ranked player and I recorded myself, I feel like it would make me look a lot worse compared to him. You know what I mean?
So you're saying the LeBron James name
Yeah,
is helping him?
it's helping them. Yeah, it wouldn't because they on Twitter it even looked bad on them. They kind of make fun of him in a good way. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yep.
like they made fun of him, but
That's
they're
true.
like, he's
That's
gonna get away with it. You know what I mean? That's the
Yeah.
way
Yep.
off.
I think like the perfect example, even though it's not kind of the same, is like what happened with Zion when like they exposed him for wanting to clap cheeks. Everyone's making a big deal about it.
No,
You
I
guys
don't.
remember that?
I don't remember that one.
It's like apparently like he was like sexing this one girl through Snapchat, and like and then people were releasing like the pictures of it, and it became such a big deal that people like everyone's like just making fun of Zion. Like that thing happened like 2 years ago almost.
When he was at Duke?
Yeah, when he was at Duke.
Oh, I don't remember this one.
Like I don't remember all the details, but I think that's like the most comparable thing. Like it's like you just doing something stupid on social media, and then like it's just coming back, and then people just like it's like just kind of like I mean I don't remember if people were trying to like cancel him because I mean it's just sexting. Like I mean they're both in college, so it's like whatever. So I think they were just mostly just clowning on him.
I get you.
Fuck was
With-
I
with-
doing at 15, man?
I wasn't even nowhere near that at 15.
Nor I.
I honestly didn't even really like. It wouldn't like fully register what it was.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I wasn't even like
That's true.
leaning towards drugs at 15, like thinking about weed. Nowadays, kids are just like at a younger age wanting to start smoking. It's crazy.
And I honestly
Mhm.
think that's just the
Yeah,
fault of
that's
like
true.
social media because of like
Yes.
how like
Social media, music.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
because
that's why I'm
I think,
scared
like,
to have kids in the future, man.
actually speaking of
Bro, honestly,
when what's like speaking about kids, like when would if you guys would have a kid, when would you like give them their first like phone?
My parents gave me as a high school. I think that's good enough for high school.
Yeah.
Because I got
I got
mine
it in 8th grade.
entering 9th grade.
Same.
I mean for me like it probably depends. Like if they have to like walk home for whatever reason, then I'd probably give them a phone.
That's
Like
true.
a
That's
flip,
true.
a flip phone. But if
It's gonna be like 20, 30,
But if,
and
like-
this guy's gonna give us kids a flip phone.
he's gonna be on some Caleb type beat.
Can't be exposing her.
But But I mean, if we're still picking them up, then like no, like we fucking need a phone for.
Yeah, I think going into high school is a good age.
It's scary because you can search up anything on social, like on the internet. Like imagine you're like,
That's true.
what are they gonna search up? I just think about that. Like,
I mean, I still remember what I used to search up.
yeah.
Ayo, yeah.
Yes, dude. But I'm talking about like drugs and stuff like that. Stuff could like I don't like
Well, yeah.
like a 13 like seeing these kids try like different exotic drugs. I'm like, man, like it's scary.
Well, that also goes into nowadays mainstream music
Yeah.
and what people talk about.
I don't
No,
think
right.
so
So
because
from a young age, they're gonna be exposed to
because
it.
if you look at it like music that where it was created like back then is like all they would talk about was just weed and stuff like that. But I think it was just more hidden.
Yeah,
It was like
there
in a secret
social media.
message.
They just said it in the music. I felt like, but now with social media, you see them smoking on the daily. Like, let's say for instance, like Little Pumps, like Little Pumps smoke perp, and I feel like that type of stuff made it like bad, like with drugs.
Mhm.
They exposed it too much out there, like with social media, like with like Snoop Dogg and them. Like they said they smoked weed and everything, like they all that, but they didn't show it out there. You get me?
That's
Or
true.
if they would sing about it,
Unless they like met
it was
them.
like encrypted in like a certain message. Like they
Right.
wouldn't bluntly say like we're gonna go smoke like 30 grams of weed a night. Like they would.
It's a flex now. It's weird now. Like they think it's a flex. Like,
That's
oh, if I
true.
smoke a lot of weed, let people know. That's a good thing.
And then also into the jewel and electric cigarettes industry too.
Bro, it's like I find that shit hilarious. I find the whole Juul situation hilarious. Like the thing that was meant to stop smokers from smoking became the new smoking. I find that shit crazy. Like how like people like would literally dead ass say like, oh fuck cigarettes, but like well the same people who say fuck cigarettes are literally would literally go smoke a Juul.
Yeah,
I find
that
that
part. I
hilarious.
know what you mean. I have friends like that who are hit their naked device. They're like, oh, that person's smoking a cigar or a cigarette. I mean,
Like honestly, I've never smoked before, but if I'm gonna smoke anything, I want to smoke a cigar because I at least want to look cool while doing it. I don't want to smoke a USB.
Like a Joe Burrow.
I think that's the way with like the way like well, that's the reason why people smoke nowadays to look cool. That's why I feel like a lot of the younger kids are doing it.
But I mean, like in terms of coolness, what looks cooler, a USB or like a Cuban
A
cigar?
Cuban cigar.
Well, nowadays I think
Cigar.
either little USB.
Nah.
Yes.
Bro,
No,
if people find out you
no.
smoke, dude, like they just like, oh my gosh, like oh shit, I want to be with them now. It's weird.
Well, no. It's when they say they smoke, when they specified nicotine, that's when they're like, oh, I don't want to be with that guy. Because I feel like when everyone wants to like be a part of a friend group where they smoke weed now, I think a lot of people, it's become more normalized.
I can understand that.
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
that. Like,
But when the second they hear nicotine or like Juul or cigarettes, they're like, yeah, no. How about no?
But do you think like social media has like gone to like normalize that kind of stuff to like just be smoking like out in public and like posting it?
Okay, let me ask you guys this: how many times do you see that on your social media and just go past it like, oh, whatever?
yeah, it's a new normal.
Right?
Yeah,
like,
it's like a new
yeah.
normal.
Yep.
I mean, I don't really follow that many people that actually like post that kind of stuff. Actually, so I mean, if you were to ask me, I'd probably be like, no, not a very good answer. So
No, but
The only
still,
thing
I think social media has like gone to normalize all that kind of stuff.
at a younger age too.
Yeah, like it has like fast
That's
forwarded the way like people like see things.
They just got numb to it.
yeah, it's like I follow this one girl on Instagram, and she has a younger sister, and she's like the younger sister is probably in the 8th grade, and the younger sister smokes weed with the older sister,
Yeah.
and she's like in the 8th grade. And I was like, God damn, what the fuck?
No.
Like, where was I in the 8th grade, man?
The new normal now is start doing stuff at a much younger age,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
which is weird.
Everyone wants to be adults, but ain't none of them kids want to pay them damn
Exactly.
taxes.
Talking about that part, adulthood. Don't you feel like at the age that we are now, don't you feel like, man, there's a much more pressure. Like we had to be successful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like everyone nowadays, like, oh, you gotta be a goddamn business owner. By the age of 22, it's like, god damn, like, God, let me live my life a
like
little
at
bit.
19 right now, I feel like, man, am I a failure or what?
Bro,
On me, I feel like I just wasted the last year on like nothing.
Exactly.
I feel that. I don't got feel that.
And all the older individuals, they're like, oh no, you guys are still young. Like it's crazy. Like they're the ones saying, no, you're still young, but social media is like, no, you're like you got to start doing a lot more things at that age. You get me?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like to be honest with you, like I think my dad's like a perfectly good example that like we are still really fucking young. Like he recently just bought his house, like, first house in March, and he's like about to turn 45, and like he's still like striving for that
Yeah.
shit. And if he's doing it, barely doing it now, that means like I have like a whole ass time to prepare to even do more. You know
I
what
know
I
what
mean?
you mean. Life could just get better, which is the amazing part.
Exactly. So I mean, if he's doing it at the age of 45, that means like shit. I mean, I've been saving like since like for the past 3 years, and if I keep like that trajectory, and I keep like like investing and like so starting up like little things here and there, like my quality of life is probably can only get better from there, if I don't fuck up, obviously.
Right. I know you save money well too.
So I mean, like I was saying when people say like you gotta have a business by the age of 23 or else you're a failure, it's like no, man, like it's like no, it's like honestly it's like no, it's like just take your time. Everyone has different paces.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
But like I'm saying, with social media, once you go on it, it just tells you that part right then and there once you open it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the algorithm is weird. Like all you see just like all you just see is Instagram celebrities like just succeeding. You get me? Or just like influencers.
Yeah. Or you have all these forex motherfuckers and day traders. Like
Yeah.
it's like if you don't day trade or do forex, you're
Yeah,
a
that
failure.
part.
You're gonna be broke the rest of your life, motherfucker.
Actually, now that we're on the topic of social media, do you guys like care like what others think about like depending on like let's say you post something, like do you care what others think about it, or are you just posting it to post it like for yourself, or like do you guys just not really, or do you guys care like what other people would think about it?
I'll let someone else go first because I kind of have a whole thing about
Yeah,
it.
well,
Like, let me say this. When was the last time I posted anything?
Well,
Honestly.
maybe not just
Exactly.
maybe
Exactly.
not just social media, but like do you, in
Exactly.
general, like do you guys care what other people think like about like your actions or like the way you should be, like your mindset or anything?
Well, for me, I would say I don't care because I don't post anything. As in, like I don't care what people think if I post. Oh, got a new dog. Oh, new haircut, new job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I were to actually get a new car, I'm not gonna say, oh, got a new car.
Yeah.
Something like that. Because to me, like I just really don't care if people see that. If people want to know that, they should just talk to me like this or something.
Yeah.
If they want to know what's going on.
Exactly.
So that's my take. And that's why I don't post anything.
How about you guys?
Well, with me, when it comes to like before what we like when I used to post like before quarantine, I used to like care about like man, what if I post something like, man, do you think people are gonna like this and that? I used to think that way, but after like with quarantine staying inside, I just built the confidence like, man, I don't really care what people think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I built that confidence like, man, I just gotta be me. Nowadays, now I feel like if I were to post something, I wouldn't really mind what people think, but beforehand, I'm not gonna lie to you. I would like, man, do people like it or not?
Yeah, I would completely. I would agree.
And that's what social media did upon me. And like when I see stuff, I'm like, man, I gotta be at that type of level. At that type of level, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Yeah, so I kind of felt like something when I used to post, I'm like, man, are people gonna like it or not? You want to reach their expectations in a sense. That's the way social media is.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is sad, man. And the bad part about that, it just messes with your mental health. It just like it could F you up.
And
It's bad.
that's the reason why Instagram took away the likes.
Yes, that's the main reason why I took away the likes. It says like I think it says like by this user and like something others. It's
like by 20 people. Now it just says like by
others.
Like by that person and others. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think.
How about you, Isaac and Brandon?
Well, when I post, it's mostly like just pictures that I like. I never post selfies or anything because like I don't really care. I just post the things I'm interested in, like photography, like videos and stuff like that. So
yeah, I personally like what Isaac posts.
I know Isaac.
Isaac posts are really good.
It's his photography page. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, like I can't post often because like the type of photographies I put out takes a lot of time just to like make one picture. But like I just post it for people to see if they like it, just for them to like have inspiration and stuff like that. See what's out there.
I just post upon like where I'm at. Like if I'm like with a cool place, I'll just post like a cool ass photo with me right there. You get me?
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's all I'll post. Other than that, I wouldn't post anything else. Like it's different. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Like going off Isaac, because I feel like your guys' pages are personal pages. Like mine's like technically like an art page basically.
Right.
It's like my photography page.
Life?
And so Yeah, it's like when I first started, I told myself like I don't really give a fuck. Like that's why I have like fucking 400 posts. I'll post whenever the hell I want, when and however much I want. If I think the work is good, I'll post it. I don't have any problem whether people say like my work sucks or not. It's like I was like I'm happy with it, and that's fine. However, on the other side of the coin, like I want my page to grow because like I want other people to see my stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like because there's times when like my posts we hit would hit like 100 likes. I was like fuck yeah, and then like it's like yeah, it's like feels good. Like people are looking at this shit and liking it. And there's other times when, like my posts like will barely reach like 20 likes, and I'm like yikes. But it's like the work itself, I'm happy with. It's the growth that matters.
That's
to me.
right.
Yeah.
Oh my bad.
Oh, I was gonna say like I also like to see like look back at the pictures, see how much like progress you make, like how much better you've gotten over the time.
Oh, and that's the case. I'm not shit. No, but that's kidding. But you could definitely see like a change in style. I went from like very like heavy on purples and like type of vaporwave type stuff to like more like I guess you could say like I guess like darker and sometimes colorful type stuff. But so you could definitely see progress.
And in your case, it's based on consistency too, right? When posting, right?
Yeah, like consistency like on like what like how often I post.
Like with regards to you, like you say you're trying to make your channel grow bigger, so that's why you post more, right? So like more like a better audience, right? To gain a bigger audience.
Yeah, like recently, like I don't know. It's like with quarantine, it's giving me a lot more time to work on pictures. So that's why I've been like trying to like post like almost every day because like I have stuff that I haven't used for like a year.
You trying
But there's just times when it's like I won't post for like a whole fucking year
okay.
almost because I just don't have like that like motivation to like post anything. And it's like I'm not gonna force myself to like make something.
I understand.
Like it just has to hit like it it has to hit me first and then I'll.
Oh, you gotta get that, like you said, the motivation, that little push.
Yeah, the little push to like like I see something that I'll like and I'll take a picture, then I'll work on it and then I'll post it.
I get
know
you.
what I mean? Yeah, and it's like also has to kind of do with like my emotions a little bit because there's times when like I'll be like, damn. Like like fucking simping all of a sudden, and then you fucking you see the song "Jungle" by Drake as the caption.
I think that's a good song. I'm not gonna lie, that album's pretty good.
No cap, it's a good album. It's like my favorite Drake album probably.
It's the white one, right? Like with the letters, right?
Yeah, like if you're reading this, it's too late.
Yeah. I think 6 Thoughts on that. That's a good album.
Yeah, that whole album's good. Like apparently because if you do you ever do that thing where like you see like who's like I think it was like the Rap Caviar thing where you see like which rap artist you've listened to the most,
Sometimes,
and like, which one was the first, and which one was the first one you listened to. Apparently Drake is the one I've listened to the most. I've been listening to him since like 2015, 2014.
I feel that's everybody for Drake. Like you just have to listen to Drake. You can't hate on him, man. He's just too good.
Yeah, he makes mainstream music, so it's
mainstream music.
Because it's like everybody listens to it because it's like something you can play like on the radio or like on anything really.
Yeah, but I don't think his if you're reading this too late ever got much airtime, did it? I don't remember listening to it on the radio ever. I think also he does have radio songs, but I don't think that was like most of his albums aren't very radio.
Well, no, but I mean it's like most of his songs, like not most of them, but most of the top ones are because they made it on the radio. But I think it's also like the way, like if you look at all his albums, like it's changed every album and how like he's tried different things with new like songs and stuff like that. And I think that's why he's like so successful, because he's tried different things and it's worked in like different areas, which has benefited him.
Exactly. Yeah. He changed it up. Like he's been in the game since 2010 pretty much. You notice how every time he changed up his way, like from the Take Care album to the way he is now. And that's how you got to be for an artist. It's hard to stay on top, but Jake just knows it.
I mean, I think that's like with life, really. It's just like you gotta try like little bits of everything, and then you just gotta find the one thing that works for you and just go for it. You gotta adapt to the time of change. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. And I've always found it like funny when like when the people make fun of Drake because like he's like the soft guy and it's like this, and it's like I'm like so what? It works for him. He's a fucking millionaire.
Yeah. That's true.
It's always like that though. Once you're on top, you're gonna get hate regardless.
Yeah, people hate winners, man.
Yeah, Drake's the shit.
I mean, but him and what's her name? The girl from Stranger Things, though. I mean, Jake kind of sus with theirs, but I mean, that's like besides Billy. I mean, so Billy Bobby Brown or whatever. It's like, what's the name?
Millie Bobby, I think. I don't know, Millie something.
Billy Bobby.
Millie Bobby Brown. But besides that, I mean, he's cool.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, he's a little sus right there. So, okay, let's see what else we got on the ballot. But okay, so like since we're still on the social media thing, I don't think we really touched upon TikTok and what's been happening recently with TikTok. I think it's pretty. TikTok's been on a crazy ride during quarantine.
Oh, me.
It blew up because
Like-
I think it blew up because of quarantine.
Do you like
Yeah, it's
TikTok?
true.
I
don't have it. I don't. Like whatever ends up on Instagram, it's like are the TikToks I
Yeah.
watch basically.
That's true.
But it's crazy like how like at first like it started off it started off okay on quarantine, but then all of a sudden it became a Chinese spy, got banned, and then like was like they were like, okay, we won't ban you just yet until someone buys you, and it was like, okay, we're gonna ban you today, Sunday. Like they were supposed to be banned today,
Right.
and then Oracle comes in and it's like, okay, no, we'll save you right now. Like shit's fucking crazy. That the TikTok timeline is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's like let me see how much. Apparently they bought it for like if they finalize the deal. Apparently this was like 22 hours ago. If they finalize the deal, it'll be $5 billion.
God damn.
Wait, so who bought it?
Apparently it's gonna be Oracle. Yeah, it's like if the deal becomes finalized, a $5 billion U.S. education fund will be established by the new company. So apparently, like in order to buy it, they have to establish the education fund for $5 billion.
Have you seen what TikTokers like sometimes make for sponsored posts?
I don't really watch the main TikTok.
I mean, besides cringy dances, I don't.
Like
I
I
don't
think
really watch it.
I could be wrong, but I think I heard something that like Jason Derulo made like $75,000 off one TikTok post that he posted.
Oh yeah, Jason Derulo makes a lot, and they say his stuff is very corny, but he makes a bunch off his advertising posts.
Like that's crazy how much money you can make just off one, like, because it's pretty much Vine all over again. It's just longer.
I mean, like, how do you even make money off TikTok though? It's like, do you get ads?
Sponsors.
You gotta build a good main. You
Really?
gotta build the audience first. You know what I mean? And they just built it.
It's like, I mean, but granted, he's already famous, so I mean, of course, it's gonna be easy. Like I don't like. I don't know. Like, I don't think I've ever seen one TikTok that I've actually liked though. They're all like just people dancing.
I don't. But when it comes to my I'm not gonna lie. I did down like at first when I thought about TikTok, I was like, man, this thing is like nothing. But the first time I downloaded TikTok, I was on it like I was on. You know, I don't know if you guys been on TikTok that long enough that the guy pops something like you've been on it too long. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Yeah, boy.
No.
If you're on TikTok like for a good amount of time, it says you're on this thing for too long, take a break. And I'm talking, so that's the reason I feel like, man, once you're on TikTok, man, you can't get off of it. That's like it gets you hooked on. That's and I was on it once, but I don't use it no more. I'm like, man, it got me hooked on for a cool minute.
Yeah, I feel like I would have been more prone to use TikTok if it was like, I don't know. It's like when Vine was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
Vine was pretty cool. But then all those like other little shits came out like Musically and all the like little fucking shit like that. So I was like, once like Musically happened, I was like, okay, TikTok is basically just a Musically copy.
But for my
so I'm not gonna download it.
But for my For You page, I'm like none of the dances pop up for me because I swipe up like on the like I started like liking the stuff like when I see like the Mexican like the Hispanic content when I see stuff that's like mainly my For You page like the stuff you see on Instagram.
Oh, that's funny. Those Filipino TikToks are funny.
That's pretty much my For You page. That type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I get more of that stuff. I don't really get the dances stuff. That sounds cool.
I don't know,
That sounds cool with TikTok. I don't really mind it. Like if I see that sort of content, I'm it's funny.
Okay. I mean, you know, I cannot talk right now. Okay. No, but okay. I mean, if that's like the one thing I was maybe worried about. Was like, is it just all like, you know? Obviously, there's obviously comedy on there, but it's like, I mean, I'll take your word for it. I'll if it doesn't get banned, I'll give it a download. I'll give it a chance.
Yeah, just try it out. That's how I did it. I was like, because I judged it a lot, and I was like, I can't just judge it. I'm not gonna try it. I'm not gonna say you. I'm just so I went for it. I was like, I'll give it a try, and that man, the first night, dude, I was on that thing for a cool minute. I'm not gonna lie to you. The guy popped up and told me to get off of that app.
Twitter's like a love-hate relationship, man.
I'm not gonna lie, like all my news, I like everything that I've heard, like I find it out on Twitter first.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
the
same
earthquake
here.
that just happened recently. What was like
Twitter.
when to this? I automatically open Twitter before I checked on anybody.
Yo, wait, okay, wait. I found it crazy. How the fuck did we talk about our weeks and not
The
mention the fucking
earthquake. It's a new normal for us, man. California.
Well, I mean, over me and Isaac and Irvine, we didn't really feel it that bad. It was just like a little shake, but that was all.
Yeah, my bed was really close to the wall, and it hit like a couple times, but that's it.
My story's
Right,
pretty funny.
right. It was an earthquake. Right, right.
It happened, and like I felt my bed move, but I was just like, whatever. I was gonna go back to sleep until this guy comes in and barges through my door, saying, "Did you feel it? Did you feel it?"
I wasn't like that. I opened it slowly. I'm like, Brandon, are you still awake?
But that's true. It just flew by our head.
That's
crazy.
True.
No, it's like I was just about to go to sleep. I was just like on my phone, and all of a sudden I feel everything fucking shaking. I thought everything's about to fall in my room, and I opened my door. I'm like earthquake, and then we're all
Yeah.
we're all just like standing under like all standing under a door arch.
Actually, speaking of like what you did, you know how everybody had like earthquake drills like during school, right? Like during elementary and all that.
Right.
Yeah.
Does anybody really practice what we actually learned during those trainings?
No.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I swear on everything. The first thing I do, I get up and I go in the the doorway. You have to go like this.
Yeah.
I'm showing them on the Zoom call. Yeah, like that part. Yeah, like no, I literally do that every time. I did that on Friday.
When I'm at home, like here we didn't feel it that much, so I didn't really care. But usually when I'm at home, I go like on the doorway. Usually, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, that's what I do too. That's what we all did.
Like with
because they would teach you to drop and cover under a desk. I mean, okay, well, what if the fucking ceiling falls on you? You get crushed under the desk. Boom, you're dead.
Right.
Like
my story was funny.
Like for me, like my little brother, like he's usually like the past times, like there, because you know how there's an earthquake during the summer too. There's like one or two of them. Like he was just playing the PlayStation, and this guy, like the four of us were like not panicking, but we were just like saying like how everybody was, and we're like saying like what we should do. This guy did not stop playing Fortnite the whole time the earthquake was happening, and he comes to the living room and goes, "What? Did something happen?"
I think
that
July
was like a real life in game motion.
40x.
No, that reminds me like the one video. That's like one video I saw. This one guy is like he was like I think it was like during like a tornado warning, and people's houses are getting blown the fuck up by this tornado, and his guy's like it's like yeah man, it's like I knew a tornado was coming, but I was in the middle of a game on Fortnite. And so I had to finish this game real quick, and then I ended up getting the victory royale. So I was like, it's all right. So like, bro, fucking earthquake about to blow your shit up.
Just imagine that. Imagine there's a tornado warning, and like one moment you get out of your house, you go into the bunker or whatever, and then the next time you go out, like your house is gone. Like just imagine that. Like that must like really suck. You know what I mean? Like everything you own, everything where you effing sleep. It's gone. Like that's crazy.
I don't pray that on. I don't wish that on anybody.
No, never. But like, just that like realization that it actually happens to people is.
Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah, it is.
It's like what would be even crazy? Like it's like just like imagine like I don't remember. I'm not sure if I'm correct, but in the Wizard of Oz is like a tornado, right? So just imagine like modern day. It's like you're like your whole family just goes down, but you're like in a toilet or something. Like dropping like dropping a dookie, and a fucking earthquake, the fucking tornado takes your house, and you fucking end up in the Wizard of Oz.
I live in a complex. I live in the 4th floor, so that's why I went in the doorway because I literally felt that thing was like I thought this was gonna be over, and I was like, and it turned out it's a 4.6. I'm like, this shit felt like 6 or a 7.
Like imagine we're freaking out like about how like this 4.6 earthquake. Like imagine like if that big one does hit that we're supposed to be expecting from like 20 years now or something.
Like we think this one's hard. Just imagine, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, like we generally think this one's like if we think this one's hard, it's crazy because like I think like in the 80s, like they had the earthquake here, like in San Francisco.
That one.
Where freeways fell down. It's like I can't imagine.
It's the Northridge one, right? The Northridge one.
Yeah, the Northridge.
Like, I don't know. Like I can't imagine like the 405 ever falling down or something. I just like in my mind it's like I can't imagine that. I can't imagine that type of destruction.
Imagine there's an earthquake and like the freeways do fall, how are you supposed to go like past the debris of the freeway? You know what I mean?
Well, that's why you check
Right,
Twitter to
right,
see what fell first.
right. Like that's crazy. Like how do you like go past the freeway? Like if
You
it
gotta
fell,
back it.
That's
You're
what
gonna have to
you're.
back it up. You gotta
You gotta jump in your helicopter and stuff.
all right, like we all
Were you
have
par-
that. Or, like,
were your parents here when that earthquake happened?
Yeah, yeah. Like my dad and stepmom were
Yeah, my
there.
parents are here too.
Like I'm surprised the baby didn't wake up though. I'm really surprised.
My dad was working when that one happened.
I remember there was one time where it's like I think it was like last year during the summer. I was watching a Dodger game, almost half asleep, and all
Oh,
of a
that
sudden
one.
like a
Yeah,
fucking earthquake hit. I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
was during the summer, right?
Yeah, it was in the
Yeah.
summer, and it was weird part. It's like the fucking
That
camera
camera
was
was
shaking
shaking.
too.
It was like in
I
July.
was like, yeah, I was like, hey yo, is it just me or is like, am I feeling the camera move right
Yeah.
now?
Would you guys rather like have like these little earthquakes keep happening, or rather just have the one big one and then not have any little ones after?
Depends. Does the big one kill anybody?
I'm pretty sure it has to be that. It's a big one.
I don't know.
Because honestly, I mean, like if the little ones are just gonna lead to the bigger one, they might as well just get it over with.
Facts.
Then again, it's like the big one. Like no one knows how much damage it's gonna cause.
I mean, assuming it's nothing over a 7 or 6, then I think it'll be fine. Hopefully.
You just said that. What is it? What was this on a 4.6?
4.6.
4.6. The whole everything in your room was falling. Now imagine a 6.
No, it wasn't falling. It was
Well,
about to
that's
fall.
why.
And I think it's by tenfold. So like a 5.0 is 10 times stronger than a 4.0, if I'm correct.
Oof. All right. That's a big guy.
It is? The hell? That's crazy.
I think so. It's like exponential or something like that.
That's wild. That's you learn something new every day.
Imagine a 7 or an 8.
I think a 7 or 8 would also cause like a tsunami, wouldn't it? Like
It would.
Santa Monica
Well,
would be in the
yeah.
if it's in the near the ocean.
Near the ocean, yeah, we'll get a tsunami.
Yeah, like Santa Monica would be underwater at that point.
But at the end of the day, though, I'd rather go through an earthquake than go through tornadoes and like hurricanes.
and that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
For sure. It's like there's all these people, like all the people who left to the East Coast, like in college. I'm like, that's cute. Hit me up when the hurricane hits.
Or the snowstorms.
That's it. It's like I don't know. It's like I've been to the East Coast because I went to DC, but it's like I just like the hurricane though. It's like like that shit scares me. Like the thought of a hurricane scares me.
I don't know. I want to know what I'll do.
And especially since like if you're so far from home, and it's like if like let's say like the phone lines go down, like the fuck are you gonna do? Like what? Fucking walk home? Where it's at least here. Like if I'm in San Diego, it's like you know there's like an earthquake that's fucked everything up. But at least I'm closer to home. You know?
Right. Was there an earthquake out here, Hector, last year when we were doing this or not?
Last year, no, I don't think there ever was an earthquake while we
No, I
were
don't
in
think
school.
so.
But it's like that's crazy though. It's like we don't get earthquakes often, but like when we do, like I feel like they've been getting crazier. They've definitely been getting crazier. Like from the one like during the Dodger game last year to this one, it's definitely got crazier. Honestly, like last thing we need is like a fucking earthquake to fucking cause a fucking volcano to pop up somewhere. That's like the last thing we need.
We are living in 2020, so anything is.
Anything
That's
is
true.
possible.
We got the fires, the earthquakes, and lava coming up.
Wait. We got
Yeah,
lava
lava?
coming out?
No, like it's 2020. Anything could happen. Right now we got the fires.
I was like, where? Where we got lava coming?
The fires are horrible right now all over the West Coast.
Like, let me see how much containment is Bobcat fire.
I mean, that's just crazy how it did just start just from one little
Baby shower. I mean, the gender reveal.
reveal.
Right? Gender reveal.
Okay, so this was
My question: how did they know it was a gender reveal though? Like what evidence made him think, oh yeah, gender reveal party?
Mitch.
Like, you know what I mean? Like it could have been a regular firework. Could have been something else.
I never fully understood that how they're able to like to pinpoint down the like what started the fire or where it started.
I know
Yeah,
that part.
That's crazy.
Like, how did they even know, like, how it's
okay. So apparently
I've been like there?
I was just saying, apparently the containment right now is at 15%.
Wow.
15?
So small.
and this is barely today.
God damn.
September. Yeah, 15%.
What were you gonna say,
Yeah, this
Arturo?
is like
Oh,
6
no,
years.
no,
Like,
no.
I don't like. I don't.
I was gonna, isn't like
Yeah,
isn't
go
like
ahead.
100,000 plus something
No,
like
no,
that?
For what?
Like the fires in like 100,000 plus
wait,
acres.
what?
Isn't like 100,000 plus?
Oh, that have burned?
Yeah.
Let me say like for the Bobcat, it's 93. Basically
Yeah,
94,000
I
acres.
it was like near 100. That's crazy.
So like 94,000 acres, like that's a lot.
Just 15 of it.
Imagine how many rhythm. Like imagine how many rhythm days could fit in there.
Bro, day's like small.
Super small.
Apparently we're 4 acres. So let me do
We're
the
4
quick math.
acres?
We're 4 acres?
No way, that was tiny.
Yeah.
On a good day.
I forgot. Like I think this is something around 4
That's when they
acres,
opened
so
the
I
gates
just
of the
assume,
field.
and also like if you basically include part of the project
Other
too,
projects, other train tracks.
The train tracks.
you could fit basically 23,000 Bourbon days basically.
Damn.
Well, speaking about Verb, what's the one thing you guys miss most about Verb?
I think we've talked about that before, so I definitely want to hear like what Arturo has to say because like
Well, dude, I'm not gonna. It's man, it's
Or your
it's kind of
favorite
hard.
memories. Your favorite
Yeah,
memories.
like favorite memories. I think it had to be like when it comes to like, just the brotherhood part. Like when it comes to like, I noticed that we like the by brotherhood. I mean this part. Like, all right, like how we used to like all make fun of each other. Like here days, like had like bad days.
Yeah.
Like but how we used to like the boy type of thing. And then like I noticed
Yeah.
like we used to like make fun of each other. Like, oh, you're doing bad in school, this and that. Like out of jokes. But I know it's like once it came to finals week, like we didn't want nobody to fail. So I like that part about everybody.
That
Like,
is
true.
we all made sure we came in clutch for everybody. Like no one's gonna fail. Like we all was like, oh, you're not doing too good. We're gonna help you out with some study, guys. You get me?
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
true.
Yeah, like that's the part I miss the most because at college nowadays, man, you're an adult pretty much. You got to find your own way. That's the part I miss the most though.
Yeah. I know, and study guys and even a little bit of cheating if needed.
No, I think what like going off what Arturo was saying is like it's crazy because like at Verb we had like I would say our group, but it's really our whole class because we weren't that many.
It was small.
Like
Right.
And it's like we all helped each other, but it's like here in college you have to like first go out and find your group of friends, and then you
Right.
gotta find the people who are in your classes and try to make your little groups to help each other out, and that's just harder.
Exactly.
I feel like it's especially hard when you go to like such a big schools like UCs, and even more so if you're not like a STEM major, because like the STEM majors like have such a fucking like they're so full of themselves. Like if you're not a STEM major, they're gonna try to like at least like in class they're gonna try to avoid you in class if you're not like related to them.
Yeah,
somehow.
STEM majors they seem top tier to themselves.
It's like fucking like CS majors is blowing their own dick. I swear to God. I have nothing against CS majors, by the way. If anyone who's hearing this. Only the ones at my university.
Yeah. Most of my friends are all STEM majors. They're cool. I found the right group. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I mean, the people on my suite are also STEM majors, and I'm really cool with them. They're cool with me. But there's just some though. It's like, oh my God.
What other memories do you guys have from Verb besides like the brotherhood?
Memories, specific memories. I have a lot. Like I saw Mr. Hogan fall down and eat it.
Oh, I remember that morning. I remember that. He was on the cell phone, right?
He was on
the cell phone.
And he just ate it. I was like sitting down right across from him. That was funny.
All right. So
Should we wrap it?
all right. So yeah, I think we should wrap it up. Yeah. Isn't this gonna kind of like one of them gonna be like our longest episode? We've been talking for like.
But a lot of stuff is getting cut out.
Yeah. It'll
Yeah,
probably
true.
end up being like
Right.
an hour or 5 minutes.
Maybe. We'll see.
Who cuts it out? You guys do the editing?
Okay.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Yeah, they do the editing because they're the ones who host the anchor.
Okay.
Thing. But everyone promotes it.
I bet then. I'll make sure. With the boys.
So
Thank you for being here, Arturo.
Brandon, do you?
I know that was cool. I like me being back with the boys. It's been a cool minute.
Okay. All right, so I guess that'll wrap it up, everyone. Thank you for listening to episode 3 of the Simp Boat. I just want to thank Arturo for coming.
Thank you guys for having me. Appreciate you.
Yeah, and you're always welcome back on the shows. You know, any friends of ours, friends of the show. Did you want to drop any social media?
I'm all good right now. Appreciate you. Just know me as Art.
All right. So, and that wrap it up, everybody. If you're listening to this on Spotify, make sure to favorite and follow our podcast page. If you're listening anywhere else, make sure to subscribe and drop a thumbs up. Thank you for listening.
Peace out.
Later.
Bye.
Guess what, boys?
What?
We got an ad. And this ad is sponsored by Anchor. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. Firstly, it's free. You don't need any money, you don't need any expensive software, and it's great. Secondly, Anchor will distribute your podcasts for you to be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. Me and everyone else on the show finds it really easy just to just easily upload straight from Anchor. It's very easy to use.
Yeah. And Anchor, you can also Anchor is an app where it allows you to not only record your podcast on that app, but on that same app you can also edit your podcast right from your phone or even computer, which makes it easy so you don't have to be downloading different softwares to be editing or publishing your podcast. And it's really easy because you can make money off this. You can make money off your podcast with simply no minimum listeners. So you can have little listeners, or you can have 1 million listeners, and you can start making money from your podcast.
In essence, Anchor, it's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So check out Anchor.
It works for us. We've been using Anchor for these past 3 episodes, and it's just a smooth boat.
Yeah, it's been smooth sailing.